Well, hello there my friends, welcome back to the Scott Reed Project. Now, got something, I won't say a little different, a lot different for you today. Check out these two pieces of meat. Now, any ideas where they're from? Because I will tell you. These are what is known as the spider steak, so called because they got these lines of marbling going through them. I suppose very tenuously resembles a spider's web. I don't see it myself. Also known in some places as the Pope's eye, but the Pope's eye is also a term for a cut of the rump. But basically what these are, without putting you off, in layman's terms, they are the sphincter muscle of a cow. Now these sit right inside the H-bone. I mean, I don't need to explain to you what happens. You know the drill. But, now I know this is a hard sell, they're becoming a very, very popular cut. Now, like with all these kind of fandango cuts, you only get 2 per beast. Normally a butcher will take these off and put it into the trim pile for mince or ground beef, but you can, and it does cook up really, really well. As you can see, I've trimmed this one up a bit, but this one here has got a little bit of fat on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to trim that one up there, and then we're going to cook one off so you can see what they look like and turn a sphincter muscle into a delightful steak dish. Honest. So quite simply then, as you can see, look, it almost pushes off. And now you can see a little bit better on that one, the marbling. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that into 2. I'm personally just going to square it up because that's my thing. So there, very simply, is the one. This one ain't so bad. Like I said, I took that big knob of fat off, and again, just going to go through, square them up. Right, time to cook the sphincter muscle. There's a term you don't hear every day. So the beauty of this cut then is you can do it hot and fast or slow and low. I'm going to go for the hot and fast method. I want to try and get it a little bit medium. So, usual drill, some nice pepper, getting the pan screaming hot is the trick. I might do them one at a time actually so I can get a nice sear. Good amount of sea salt on. Job is a good one. Okay, we'll go for this lovely marbled one. Just lay it in the pan, nice and hot, push it down. Gonna have to get the old extractor on. So if you can hear me above the extractor, we're going to just flip. Okay, so I want this rare to medium, so I'm just going to drop some butter in. Going to turn the heat off, just let that melt. We've got some left on there, look. Then I'm just going to baste that steak. What we will do, I will put that on a plate and rest it for 5 minutes. Okay then, I think it's time to delve in and take a look-see. Some beautiful pan juices there. Buttery, nice and buttery. Let's have a look at this beauty. See how she cooks up. Oh, it's tender. You can tell it's tender just how it's cutting. Hardly any pressure whatsoever on that knife. Nicely cooked. Juicy. Am I selling it yet? Now these are one of those cuts that you most probably will go into some butchers and they won't know what it is. If you tell them it's the muscle that's on the outside of the H bone, the hip bone, they'll have a better idea. As you can see there, looking good. So soft, so moist, so juicy, and that obviously is all that marbling. Let's put a bit of that on. It's buttery. That goes on the top. Sprinkle a little bit of sea salt, and of course it wouldn't be the SRP without a little dab of Coleman's. It truly is wonderful. Just have a look at that. Bloody hell. Okay, then I've got my Sunny Bailey. Try a bit, mate. What's that like? Good?
Juicy.
You know where it's from?
The ass.
The ass, man. From the ass. Good though, isn't it? Well, there you go, my friends. That is your spider steak. And if you can get it, trust me, give it a go. I mean, look at it. Just pulls apart. So tender. Juicy, flavoursome. You know the drill. Right. That pan juice, absolutely gold. Beautiful. So, if you've liked what you've seen here today on the SRP, please click subscribe when my face comes up down here. Also, get onto social media, onto my Facebook. I have 2 pages, Scott Rea and the Scott Rea Project. Get on there, click like and follow. Also on my Twitter, at the Scott Rea Project, and my Instagram at the Scott Rea Project. Do come over onto social media, come and join me. I post things through the day, little photos, little videos, and all that jazz. And if you're feeling generous, please check out my Patreon page. But until next time, I think you'll agree that this is way better than it sounds on paper. Spider steak, sphincter muscle. You say tomato, I say tomato. It's gorgeous. Take care, my friends. See you again.